Hello, I'm back for another video. Just real quick, I want to show you guys my garden and give you an update because she is doing great. I'm so excited to show you guys, so let me get into it and let me show you. She is thriving. Look at all of this. Look at all of these tomato plants. She's not even done yet. We're just getting started, y'all. We got so many bunches of tomatoes. You can see the squash in the back. All those yellow buds are going to be more tomatoes. Oh, look at all these bunches of tomatoes. It's even starting to grow like outside of my fencing, but what I'm going to do is tie these vines to the stand here, which I have to do to pay basically all of these because they outgrow the stand. So I'm going to do that today. Look at my squash. Look at all of the squash. And so like the trick is you have to look in between these big leaves. I think that they grow these big leaves as like shade from the sun, because if you look away you don't see nothing but leaves and greenery, right? But then when you look in between them, you see squash. That right there is what you don't want. You do not want butterflies in your garden, because when they lay their eggs, that larvae eats your greens. So I've been trying my best to keep them away. Look at this kale, you guys. Now this is red Russian kale, so it's like more of a flat but a little curly as well. This is my first time growing this red Russian kale and I love it. And what I've been doing to keep the bugs off, they really like leafy greens and they really like the more edible lettuce and cabbage type greens. So the secret to that is putting lots of herbs in between your greens, marigolds, and spraying them with neem oil. Neem oil is the only pesticide that I use because it is organic. I highly recommend. I'll put a link in the description for like a good organic neem oil, because I notice a huge difference. Like yeah, you may see those butterflies and stuff, but I'm telling you, my kale and stuff, look at it, nothing is eating the kale. Like I'll have a few leaves with some stuff on it, but that's just nature, you know. You can't stop nature entirely, but see, you have all of these greens that are like hiding the actual vegetables. If you look in between, look at that. You see lovely cucumber. So I got my first decent sized cucumber coming in, and I know there's a lot more cucumbers back there. And I also have these sweet banana peppers. I have a ton of these cute little peppers coming in. Look at how cute they are. And then right next to my peppers, I just threw in a watermelon. I actually threw the watermelon in back with the cucumbers. So the watermelon is actually starting to bloom. I'm so happy with my garden. I'm so proud of my garden. And you know, you just gotta keep it easy and keep it simple with your garden. Don't worry about how it looks. Like, yeah, you want it to look decent, you want it to be organized and stuff, but the key thing with a garden, and especially an organic garden, is having good soil. You need to have good nutrient dense soil that has been fed nutrients, that has been fed organic compost, because it literally feeds whatever you plant in it. And guys, this is just the start of it. And we are getting ready to eat. Let me tell you, we are going to be tearing up the squash, tearing up all these tomatoes. I mean, I'm going to be canning tomatoes. I'm going to be making tomato salad. I'm going to be doing so much with tomatoes and cucumbers and our kale. Like, that's what I'm getting ready to do now. I'm actually making another video right now. I'm going to harvest all of this kale today. So I'm so excited. This looks so good. So it's actually starting to rain right now. This is the beginning of summer. What can you expect? But I'm actually excited because my garden needs a good soaking. So I'm gonna let Mother Nature do her thing. But before it starts pouring down rain, I want to show you guys my other garden that I have. And it's my other garden just with greens only. check it out. This is my other garden. If you can't tell, this is just full of collard greens. Look at all these beautiful collard greens. Now I have been having some issues with some insects starting to eat all those leaves, but it was much worse than this, so I think I have it under control. It's not majority of it, just a few. But I've been spraying this with neem oil. I have my marigolds, and I also have sage, and I have thyme planted over there. So look at how big these collard green leaves are getting. They look so nice. They look so nutritious and full and hearty. I just love these. All these are organic collard green plants that I got. It was funny because I only meant to buy 4 and I ended up with 12. So I have a whole little section here of collard greens, and I'll be showing you guys that in my other video what I plan on doing with these and my kales. So stay tuned for that video, and it's really starting to rain right now, so I'm out. Peace.